Story right now in soybeans?
Well, the big story in soybean, which I think has caught a lot of people off guard, a lot of experts in the States. I mean, if you go back to last year, all the experts saying South America is looking good, South America is looking big, record crop, both in Argentina and Brazil, and all of a sudden we have problems. Total South American production on soybeans is down 12 to 13 million metric tons. We had a lot of downgrades yesterday. Oil world went to 68 million metric tons. Remember, we were starting off with a big record crop of 75 million metric tons. And so that's the low on the street. Some analysts are now suggesting that we may even go lower. We're not done going down. And that is causing problems because all of a sudden now China, demand from China is still very strong and is switching some of those cargoes away from Brazil to the United States. So export demand in the United States is going up. We expect lower ending stocks in Friday's March WASDE report. But on top of that, you now have Oil World suggesting that global soybean production is going to be down as much as 19 million metric tons this year. That's a record drop of 7.2%, down to 246 million metric tons. If you go back to 2008, the low in global soybean production was 237.36. We're not that far off. You get one more hiccup, whether it's lower production in South America or North America or somewhere else in the globe with demand as strong as it is, and you are shaping up for beans to go back up to the 08 highs. I've been saying since the beginning of the year, beans in the teens were there, and I think now next level is 14.
We got to buy acres.
We definitely are buying acres. I think beans are securing acres, but remember, corn is the king, the driver in the States. I've learned this mistake a long time ago. Despite beans being higher in price, you're still going to get some that do the normal rotation, maybe increase more acres in the beans. But at the end of the day, it's up to weather. If weather permits and it's perfect spring planting season, they're going to get every acre in possible on corn because corn still has the economic advantage.
So what's driving the demand for soybeans right now?
It's largely coming from China. There's just that appetite, both on the livestock and the consumer side, continues from China. I mean, if you go back to last year, beginning of last year, we had a lot of Chinese purchases. Global growth is also improving, so that's definitely helping things. Many experts weren't giving economies enough credit. They've surprised to the upside. Just yesterday, we had a little bit of a profit taking across the board outside markets because the premier from China said that global growth this year is going to be 7.5%. That's the lowest so far this year. Now all the experts are saying, see, told you, a hard landing, here it comes. Hogwash. It's not a hard landing. It's maybe a soft landing. China will be fine. They'll still be the engine of growth. If we got lower production across the board and this demand stays strong, we got issues. There's chatter on the street now yesterday that if we don't plant enough U.S. acres into soybeans this year, ending stocks could be a negative. Now, the USDA is never going to show you a negative, but I tell you, prices are going to have to move higher to ration demand.